It's been 4 months since I've brewed a beer. It's time to fix that. I'm back! So what am I even going to be making today? I'm making beer. Honestly, I don't even care what I'm making. It's going to be a beer. I'm finally making beer! Honestly, I'm just really stoked to be making beer again for the first time, so I really don't even care what style it is. I know it's gonna be a little bit lighter, it's gonna be hoppy. I'm gonna add about 8 ounces of corn sugar to kind of dry it out and boost the ABV a little bit. And I'm gonna be fermenting with Cellar Science's Cali yeast for the first time. So probably gonna be kind of like maybe a pale ale or an IPA or a session IPA. And it's probably going to taste delicious. So what are we waiting for? Let's go ahead and get started. Mash is in. I'm gonna mash it for 45 minutes at 148. Then I'm gonna bump it up for about 15 minutes to 158 and then do a mash out at 168 for about 10 minutes. Hopefully that kind of helps dry it out a little bit before we start adding our hops. All right, hops are going in. 1 ounce of Citra, 2 ounces of Mosaic, and they are cryo hops, so their alpha acids are a little bit higher. There's 5 minutes left in the boil, and I'm just adding them straight to the kettle. I've got my little whirlpool arm in here, so I'm gonna try to get a little whirlpool going. I forgot to, in addition to the hops, I am gonna add about 8 ounces of corn sugar during the boil, just to kind of help dry it out and bump up the ABV just a little bit. So this will be going in probably with about 5 minutes left as well too. And then a whirl flock and some yeast nutrient. Yes, some yeast nutrient. All right, the beer has been fermenting for just a couple days, but I can already tell that the bubbler, my little blow-off tube, is bubbling a lot less. Kreuzen is kind of starting to drop. My process is always pretty much the same. I always dry hop with a little bit of fermentation still going on, because I basically just open it up and dump in the dry hops, which in this case are going to be 1 ounce of Mosaic cryo hops and 1 ounce of Citra cryo hops. So let's get these puppies opened up and go drop them in the fermenter, because that thing's probably going to be done fermenting within the next few days. It's no secret that I haven't been brewing that much, but honestly, I can't really tell you how much I really missed it. But it's these nights when I'm here at home and I've got to come and tinker in the garage, and it's not like it really takes that long, but it's just the fact that I'm out here kind of tinkering with stuff, I get to taste my beer. I really miss that. So today is transfer day, and I'm gonna take my all-rounder and I'm going to purge a keg. I'm gonna transfer my beer into that purge keg. And one of my favorite things is pulling a sample and tasting it. It's flat. It's kind of cold because I've kind of cold crashed it a little bit, but you really get a good idea of what that beer is going to taste like, even though it's flat. And then the carbonation just adds so much more. So let's take a sample and transfer into a keg. brewed this beer on November 12th. It is 11 days after that. So this beer is ready to drink in 11 days. As you can tell, it's got a nice white head on it. It is not fully carbonated yet, I don't believe, not to the level that I would like it at. I've been burst carbonating it, so it's a little light on the carbonation side. As far as color goes, it looks like it's a beautiful light copper color, which is perfect for a pale ale. You can see my face. Hello. The aroma is, I get a lot of citrus from that citra in there, and a little bit of dankness, and I believe that's what the mosaic provides. I don't get a lot of tropical fruit flavors on this one, but that's okay. That's okay. For a pale ale, it smells like a pale ale. Hello. Yeah, a nice little bite. Finish is clean. It's definitely like got that clean, crisp kind of bite to it. Hello. Washes off your palate. I get a little bit of the caramel malt in there, which kind of helps with that pale ale-ish flavor. But this tastes like a very traditional pale ale, kind of like a Sierra Nevada pale. Got that nice citrus hop though, so it's really bright and flavorful, but then the mosaic adds a little bit of dankness to it, which is really nice. Fresh. It tastes fresh. And that's another reason why you want to get a kegging setup, is you can drink your beer fresh. You know, you don't have to wait 2 weeks for it to bottle condition. There's no leftover yeast in the bottom of your bottles. It's just fresh, clean beer that you can drink right away. In fact, why don't you just go check out how I do it